We're gonna try some collagen water today. Blueberry mint. Let's see, it's supposed to be good for you. That's like swallowing fluoride. Oh, it smells like toothpaste. Smells like toothpaste. Tastes like fluoride. Oh, coffee chaser, that helps a little. Oh, coffee can fix anything. How often do you just go and decide deliberately to try something new? It could be something that you're gonna do, like for me in art, trying a new material. It could be trying a new food. Maybe you've never had calamari before, collagen water, or anything, just venturing out of your comfort zone. Is there a legitimate benefit to doing that? I'm here to tell you there is. So our brains are deliberately wired, and this comes from evolutionary psychology, whatever, to keep us safe. Trying something new is always going to be associated with some level of fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of failing, fear of danger. So I have been deliberately pushing myself to be uncomfortable and trying new mediums, because if you don't know what's going to happen, then it kind of gives you the room to just jump in and explore and see what happens. You're not going to expect perfection the first time you do something. Well, you shouldn't. Being aware of your defensive mechanisms that prevent you from trying something that you might not normally just automatically do can actually help you overcome fears. And for our context, the most amazing thing is that it helps to promote and stimulate creativity, which is fantastic, because when you try something new, you just don't know what's going to happen, and maybe, just maybe, it'll be brilliant or fun. Or you just discover that you love mushrooms after all. Trying something new can help you develop new skills. It can expose you to new talents you never knew you had, new pleasures and joys in life. So this last summer, I was in Savannah, Georgia, and I happened to go into a museum that was showcasing an exhibit by artist Suzanne Jackson. It was mostly paintings, but her present day work was so multifaceted, and you could just walk through her pieces. They were hanging from the ceiling, these immense, beautiful fabrics that were painted on and built upon and had so much happening. They were just gorgeous. Her work with materials really inspired me. What she has inspired me to do is to try a new material, something tangible. I don't normally work three-dimensionally at all. Like I paint, I draw, I work at the computer, but yeah, to do something that's going to come off of the canvas and create legitimate depth is something that I've never really done before. So I have this painting that I've started a while back with the intention of it just being a painting. I decided to take the final elements of this painting off of the canvas. This work is a girl whose brain is exposed to the world, and the intention is she's going to be being bombarded literally. Kind of, I think I was inspired to do this piece by being a sufferer of chronic migraine. I decided instead of painting the bombs, I'm actually going to try to build them. I watched some YouTube videos to get an idea of what might work, and I ultimately settled upon trying paper clay, which looks like to have some very simple instructions where you just mix with water. So I built simple armatures, which are just cut out pieces of cardboard, and I glued on some aluminum foil to build up some depth to it. And we're not going for perfection here, folks. So I built up my armatures. I mixed the material together with some water, and let me tell you, I was not prepared for how airborne this stuff gets. Very, very airborne. Wear a mask. I will do that next time. I started building these armatures, and I think I put on 2 layers maybe, built it up, tried to keep them relatively smooth, but I know they're very imperfect because my armatures are very imperfect. Gave them a couple of days to completely dry. And then I gave them a good layer of gesso. After a good layer of gesso, we're gonna start painting. And my first instinct, and I just was going off of instinct because I was just letting go of all my cares on this piece, was to paint them yellow. When I kind of placed them on the painting, I determined that was not the correct solution to that problem. Back to the drawing board, we are going purple. The really scary part was determining how I'm going to attach them to the canvas. Now, on a completely alternate project, I had bought some of this glue, natural pH adhesive. I got this at Blick as well, and as I understood it, it's really designed for paper, using it with maches and things like that, and crafts, bookbinding, etc. I started kind of playing around with where I'm going to put everything and gluing it down and kind of propping it in place and letting my layer of pieces dry. And then I'd glue on another layer the next day or two once the glue was completely dried, and just building them up on top of each other. I had thought about having them stand off completely using some kind of armature, but I didn't really know what to use for that, and I just decided to go ahead. On my first piece, trying to be dimensional, we're just gonna start with what I have and not completely overwhelm myself. Here we are, finished piece. I think it's pretty cool. Like, it's not something that I'm gonna get in a gallery. I had a lot of fun doing this, and I think it's a really neat interplay for my first attempt at attaching anything to a canvas board, and they're sturdy on there. I'm really impressed by how well they hold. I don't know how it'll do long term, but like, they're not coming off of here at all. They're on there. So here it is. I'm pretty proud of it, love it, and I had so much fun trying something new. It really did allow me to let go of trying to make this my next masterpiece and just see what would happen and have fun with it. So I want to encourage you to try something new with whatever you're working on. Try a new recipe, try a new food, try a new physical activity, try a new type of book to read. Just get out of your comfort zone. Maybe like make it a regular thing, because I think I'm going to keep trying some different things here too and just see what happens and see where it takes me, because I've been feeling a little stagnant, and this has given me a little bit of creative life, and I like that. So if you think you might try something new and you have ideas about what you're gonna do, I wanna hear about it. Tell me in the comments, what are you gonna do? And don't forget to like and subscribe, because we're gonna keep doing interesting things and having some fun and creating stuff. And I want you to be along for the ride. Oh, that's not any better. See you next time.